world. We are day tripping today. It is my first solo day trip. It's Monday, October 20th. It's currently 7:21 in the morning, and I'm about to head to the Madrid Chamartín trainway so I can take a high-speed train all the way to Ávila. I think that's how you say it. But it's a really cute, smaller town. It's a lot smaller than Toledo. I should be able to do it all easily in a day or half a day. And yeah, so I'm so excited. So I find it hard to vlog in public, but hopefully today I'll do a good job of it. You might be wondering, how do you get to the train station? Well, I have a 15-minute walk from my apartment to the Ávila de Henares train station, and from there I have an hour and 10-minute train ride straight to the next train station in Madrid. And then from there I get on the high-speed train that will last about 2 hours to get to my location. It's not the quickest train. There are quicker ones that were a little more expensive, but I'm in no rush. I have nothing to do all day. I made it. It's 9. My train takes off at 9:30, so I'm kind of pushing it and trying to figure out where to go at the same time. Okay, I went to the wrong place, and now I don't know where to go. Okay, I found the entrance. Finally. And I see it's the Ávila up there. It doesn't have a platform number, so I think I'm early, which is good. So I talked to a lady. Thankfully she spoke English. I have to wait for 10 more minutes until it pops up on that screen or that screen, and then it'll tell me which platform to go to, and I will go to that platform. Okay, I finally made it to the stop. So I'm a big walker, so I'm going to walk everywhere if it's within a reasonable amount. So I have a 0.7 mile walk to the first stop. I'm headed to the Puerta de San Vincent to enter kind of like the old town, kind of like it was in Mallorca. So that's going to be cool. Right now I'm in a very city part of the town, very local. I mean, here's the school literally right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk through all of this, and it's actually a lot more chilly here than it is in Madrid. I think because we're on higher altitude here. Since being in Spain, I have noticed that as an American here, you get stared at because you're not like everybody else. I mean, I have blonde hair. I don't really speak Spanish, so you get stared at. Even like walking right now, I'm getting stared at. Also because I have a camera in my face right now. So you just have to get used to people looking at you weird and giving you odd faces. So I'm trying to get more used to that and just do my thing. But it's very hard. Every Spain city that I've been to so far has these lights that hang from building to building. And I'm pretty sure it's for Christmas. And that everywhere just decorates really pretty for Christmas. So I'm really excited for November and December to see all the lights and all the markets. I'm currently approaching the Jardín, which is like the garden of St. Vincent. It's really calming. So here's the pretty garden right outside the walls. You can kind of see through those trees. And then if we walk more toward this way, we'll see the Basilica, which is like the Church of St. Vincent. Here's the Basilica. Looks like they're doing some remodeling there, but it's huge actually. And then you can kind of start to see the walls around the old town right there. There's the doors of the Basilica. It's absolutely beautiful with the archways, and the whole outside is just really pretty. Okay, on the other side of the building was like the real access point. just got done looking on the inside of this beautiful church, and it was so pretty. About to walk through one of the main gates to get in to this town that's covered in tall cobblestone walls that are beautiful. So about to do that. The walls are just so much larger than it looks from a distance, but I'm really excited because you might get to see people at the top of the walls. So yeah, I'm really excited to climb those in a few hours. I'm headed toward the Ávila Cathedral, which is apparently the first Gothic cathedral built in Spain. So that's pretty cool. And the streets are so cute. Like, I just love the balconies, the little entryways over there. Hello. You can see people working up there. Probably because it's the off season and there's not as many tourists around, but it's really big. Let's see if we can go in here. This place is so tall. There's so much beautiful glass. Stainless glass up there. For all of you who are not Catholic, this is what they baptize their babies in. You know, they do like the sprinkling. Learn that while I've been here. Here's where all the music action happened. These chairs are insane. I would love to see this in action. Here's the church we're in. We entered right there, I'm pretty sure. But the cool thing that I read about this church is that it's actually built into the wall. That's really cool how it like incorporated it, and then you can see the outside of the church outside of the wall too. The gold details are so beautiful. It's so quiet. So quiet. One cool thing that I've noticed about this church and then the one I went in before this one is that they both have the really pretty and unique stone that's like a bunch of different colors of like clay red and brown and white. It's really pretty. I haven't seen that in any other ones. Here's the courtyard that we saw on the figure. Looks like it just goes in a circle and that there's grass in the middle with pretty flowers. How pretty. I love the natural light. What do we have here?
Is now its symbol, its most recognisable feature. A monument breathing life from its buttresses.
That virtual reality experience was amazing. I've not seen that anywhere here yet. You put on the headset and it takes you around the whole church. You can turn your head 360 and you can see everything, and it shows you the outside and how big it is and the views from outside. Okay, I'm now headed to the plaza. There's usually a plaza in every Spain town, so we're headed to the Plaza Mercado Chico, actually. Plaza. How cute. Beautiful. I think I might try this place. We'll see. Okay, here's our big menu, and it came with some edamame, which is awesome. And then I got vaso de agua, and look at my view. It's wonderful. I think I'm gonna get some noodles, chicken noodles. I guess we'll see if I like it. It's also really cold. These noodles look so good. Let's give it a try. That is so good. That lunch was so good. They gave me a green mint, which is nice. And now I'm about to head to a new spot. The next place I'm going to is the Convent and Museum of St. Teresa. So we're gonna head that way. So far I've gotten 2 stickers and 5 postcards. So that's about it. It's not very busy here. It's very empty. I mean, like this street I'm walking on. It's also so windy that it's like, I'm really cold. I wish I would have brought another jacket. But when the sun comes out, it's a little better. It's a really pretty street right there. You can see the mountains and the fields in the back. I'm trying to find the entrance to this museum. This is definitely the entrance. For some reason, I'm like the only person here. But look how pretty the tile is. Guys, they have one of these things again. I'm about to get on it. Well, that was awkward. I started walking around the building and then someone comes in and was like, "No cerrado." And I was like, oh, they were closed. And I walked in there and started doing stuff. Now I'm walking toward the Church of San Pedro. It's supposed to be really pretty on the outside. Just walking by the cathedral. I just have to touch this stone. If we go back out of the town, we have the Plaza de Mercado Grande, which is like another plaza-like place, and then straight ahead you can see the church I was talking about. This is the beautiful Church of San Pedro. I wish it was open so we could go inside, but there's a Burger King. Can never stay away from those. There's like nobody out here. I think it's because it's siesta hour and everybody is taking their chill time for the day, but I'm not. As you can tell, there's not much going on here, so I'm about to head back into the walls and see if I can climb up there and walk on the walls. I think it'll be a really cool view from up there. Beautiful flowers. Okay, I'm kind of walking along the outskirts of the wall. I promise I'm gonna go up there. I just wanted to see all around it first. It feels so good now that the sun's out. But the views are pretty for right here. So imagine like all the way up there. We made it. Holy. I was literally just right there. Like 2 minutes ago. More stairs. I think this is like the top view. Wow. So this is the cathedral that I went in, and you can see how it's like goes into the wall like I was explaining, and it's like a part of the cathedral. School right here, right in the middle of the wall. The bells are ringing. Okay, I have a map here. There are 3 different parts that we can go on top of the wall. I just did the first one, which was right here, and now I'm going to walk around and do the second, and then walk all the way through and do the third overview right there. So here's another older map. It's another figure of the cathedral in part of the wall. So I was just standing right here and overlooking all of that. Here's the gift shop. Now we're walking up to the next part. You can tell that I'm on the top of the wall on the right side of the cathedral, because right around this corner is where I went in and toward, and now I'm like all the way at the top. Looks like we have some interesting figures. Not quite sure what it says, but okay, this is a full circle moment. The train station is that way. I walked all the way over there. That's the first church I went into, and then this is the garden, and then I entered through there at the very beginning. I'm still following this map, hopefully going the right way. I'm pretty sure I am though. But look at that, right in the middle. Whoa! Entrance was kind of hard to find, but it looks like this. You literally have to keep going all the way down the road until you just take a sharp right. But this is the third. I think it's the longest because I saw people way that way, and then it looks like it goes way that way. New scenery, a little bit hills. Wow, it goes all the way up there. Just went up more stairs to see this POV. Hey there. Another roadway for roads. I just can't get over how it goes up like that. And I'm pretty positive that the river is right here and then goes under the bridge and then wraps around the town that way. This is a pretty cool part. You can tell that like nobody has walked along this part of the wall in like a very long time, because this is what I'm walking on. And that part is very grown in. But wouldn't it be so cool? And there's steps that lead up to every peak of the wall. We're gonna keep going up that way, but it's cool how you can see all of the wall right there. It's literally a city built in these walls, or the walls around the city. Either way, it's really cool. I mean, the camera will never do it justice, but it's so beautiful. I've been walking straight for like 10 minutes, and I swear this is not it. Like, I figured they would block it off by now, but I'm still going. And the worst part is I have to walk all the way back to go back down to walk to the train station. I swear, these steps are so thick. My knees are sore just from going up. Look at that one. Look at that. One time for the one time. I made it on the train back home. Somehow I have this whole room to myself. I think the more stops we go, the more people will join. But this view in the sunset is actually perfect. The via was awesome, amazing. It was great. It was great for today. I wanted something kind of more chill, kind of more low-key. I ended up doing a lot though. I did have a really good day. There was a couple of things I didn't do, but I'm okay with that because I feel like I went in a lot of churches. I had to have walked over like 5 miles. Ávila is a great day trip if you're looking to come for a little bit in a sunset